Historic night for Kevin Durant and high-stakes battle. History was made, records were shattered, and the battle was intense. But despite a legendary milestone from one of the greatest scorers of all time, the night belonged to a young and hungry Memphis Grizzlies squad. Welcome to United Sports, where we break down the biggest moments from the NBA with in-depth analysis and thrilling recaps. Basketball fans witnessed a special moment on February 11, 2025, as Kevin Durant, one of the most prolific scorers in NBA history, etched his name into the record books. The Phoenix Suns forward became just the 8th player to reach 30,000 career points, a feat only a select few have accomplished. However, while the night celebrated Durant's greatness, it was the Memphis Grizzlies who stole the show, proving once again that team chemistry and relentless hustle can overpower even the best individual performances. The game between the Phoenix Suns and Memphis Grizzlies wasn't just another regular season matchup. It was a test of endurance, strategy, and momentum shifts that kept fans on the edge of their seats. From the opening tip-off to the final buzzer, both teams had something to prove. Durant aimed to make history, while Memphis sought to extend their winning streak and establish dominance in the Western Conference. For the Grizzlies, this game was an opportunity to showcase their rising stars and reinforce their presence among the league's top contenders. With Ja Morant leading the charge, Memphis came prepared with a well-executed game plan that focused on speed, rebounding, and ball movement. On the other hand, the Suns, still trying to regain consistency in their lineup, looked to Durant as their primary weapon, hoping his scoring brilliance would carry them to victory. What made this clash even more electrifying was the energy in the Footprint Center. Suns fans were on their feet, anticipating Durant's milestone moment, while Grizzlies supporters hoped their team could spoil the celebrations. Every basket, every defensive stop, and every shift in momentum added to the intensity of the matchup, making it one of the most exciting games of the season. But basketball isn't just about individual records, it's about how teams rise to the occasion. While Durant's 34-point performance was nothing short of extraordinary, Memphis' well-rounded attack and dominance on the boards ultimately determined the outcome of the game. This contest wasn't just about personal accolades, but about a team making a statement that they are here to compete with the best. United Sports brings you the most detailed and insightful breakdowns, and in today's video, we'll dive deep into how the game unfolded. From the explosive first half where the Grizzlies set the tone, to Durant's historic free throws, and the final moments where Memphis sealed the win, we've got everything covered for you. Before we jump into the full match analysis, make sure to subscribe to United Sports and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on our in-depth NBA coverage. We bring you most comprehensive breakdowns, game insights, and exclusive analysis, so stay tuned as we break down this thrilling encounter. Now, let's rewind to the beginning of the game. How did the Memphis Grizzlies manage to silence a roaring Phoenix crowd? What were the key factors that led to their success? And how did Kevin Durant's historic moment unfold in the heat of battle? Get ready, because we're about to break it all down for you in the most detailed way possible. This wasn't just another night in the NBA. It was a battle between a team determined to win and a superstar destined for greatness. And now, let's take you inside the game, quarter by quarter, play by play, as we dissect every crucial moment that shaped this unforgettable contest. Stay locked in, because what happens next is nothing short of spectacular. Full match breakdown. Grizzlies vs. Suns, key moments and game analysis. The game tipped off with high energy, and from the very first possession, it was clear that the Memphis Grizzlies were ready to make a statement. They came out aggressive, pushing the pace and attacking the Suns' defense with sharp ball movement and relentless drives to the basket. Ja Morant wasted no time asserting himself, using his signature explosiveness to break through Phoenix's defense and create scoring opportunities for his teammates. Meanwhile, Jaren Jackson Jr. made his presence felt early, both in the paint and beyond the arc, helping Memphis establish an early rhythm. On the other side, the Suns appeared slightly hesitant, perhaps caught up in the anticipation of Kevin Durant's historic night. Their offense struggled to find a steady flow in the opening quarter, as the Grizzlies' defense tightened up, contesting every shot and cutting off passing lanes. Durant, surprisingly, had a slow start, scoring only 2 points in the first quarter. Without their star firing on all cylinders, the Suns found themselves trailing, and Memphis took full advantage, ending the first quarter with a solid lead. As the second quarter began, the Suns started to show signs of life. Devin Booker, who had been relatively quiet in the opening minutes, found his rhythm and started knocking down key jumpers to keep Phoenix within striking distance. But every time the Suns seemed to build momentum, Memphis had an answer. Desmond Bane stepped up in a big way, draining shots from deep and attacking the rim with confidence. The Grizzlies also dominated the boards, out-rebounding the Suns and securing crucial second-chance opportunities. By halftime, Memphis had built a commanding 68-56 lead, putting the pressure squarely on Phoenix to respond. The third quarter was where the game took a dramatic turn. With just over a minute left in the period, Kevin Durant stepped to the free throw line, sitting at 29,998 career points. The entire arena held its breath as he calmly sank both shots, officially becoming the 8th player in NBA history to reach the 30,000-point milestone. The crowd erupted in celebration, recognizing the magnitude of the moment, as Durant received congratulations from teammates and opponents alike. However, the Grizzlies remained locked in on their objective, winning the game. Durant's milestone seemed to ignite a fire within the Suns, as they ramped up their intensity on both ends of the floor. Phoenix went on a strong scoring run, led by Durant and Booker, cutting into the Grizzlies' lead and making it a tight contest heading into the fourth quarter. The Suns also got a massive boost from their bench, particularly Bol Bol, who delivered a standout performance with 18 points, 14 rebounds, and 4 blocked shots. His energy in the paint helped Phoenix close the gap, setting up a thrilling final period. With the game hanging in the balance, the fourth quarter became a battle of execution and composure. The Suns, feeding off the momentum of Durant's milestone and their third-quarter resurgence, continued to push forward. However, Memphis refused to fold under pressure. Ja Morant took over in crunch time, using his quickness and agility to break down the Suns' defense, creating both scoring opportunities and crucial assists for his teammates. His ability to control the tempo proved to be a difference-maker in the closing minutes. One of the key factors that sealed the game for Memphis was their dominance on the glass. They out-rebounded Phoenix 60-42, consistently securing offensive boards and preventing the Suns from getting second-chance points. Jaren Jackson Jr. and Brandon Clark were instrumental in this effort, using their physicality to outwork Phoenix's big men in the paint. Every extra possession gave Memphis another chance to extend their lead and keep the Suns at bay. As the clock wound down, the Grizzlies made one final defensive stand, shutting down any hopes of a Phoenix comeback. Desmond Bane came up with a clutch steal in the final minute, leading to an easy fast-break layup that put the game out of reach. The Suns, despite their valiant effort, simply couldn't overcome Memphis' balanced attack and relentless energy. As the final buzzer sounded, the scoreboard read 119-112 in favor of the Grizzlies, marking another statement win for a team that continues to rise in the Western Conference. This victory was not just about securing another win. It was a testament to the Grizzlies' ability to compete against elite teams. They executed their game plan to perfection, utilizing their speed, rebounding strength, and defensive discipline to take down a Suns team that was celebrating a historic night. While Durant's 34-point performance will be remembered in the record books, Memphis left the arena with the most important achievement of the night: the win. For Phoenix, this loss highlighted some ongoing struggles. The team has now dropped 5 of their last 6 games, and despite Durant's individual brilliance, they have yet to find a consistent formula for success. Injuries and lineup adjustments have certainly played a role, but if the Suns want to make a serious push in the West, they'll need to find better defensive consistency and rebounding solutions moving forward. As for the Grizzlies, this win reinforces their standing as one of the most dangerous young teams in the league. With Ja Morant playing at an elite level, Jaren Jackson Jr. dominating both ends of the floor, and key contributions from role players like Bane and Clark, Memphis has all the tools to be a legitimate playoff contender. Their chemistry, energy, and resilience make them a team that no one wants to face in a high-stakes matchup. And that wraps up our deep dive into this incredible game. What do you think? Are the Grizzlies proving themselves as a serious threat in the Western Conference? Can the Suns bounce back and find their rhythm before the playoffs? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to United Sports for more in-depth NBA coverage. Stay tuned for our next breakdown, and until then, Keep enjoying the game we all love.